Hey guys, it is Rachel Feldman, and here we are. We are at our last class, and we are going to talk about integrating your program into your practice. So, a lot of people, and I get to work with coaches one on one, I get to work with coaches in the forum, I get to work with coaches in the Detox Mastermind, which is not just about detox and understanding more about detox and cleansing, but it's also about building a successful business. We focus for 2 weeks and then even a few weeks after about, building really your signature business. I also get to teach at Hippocrates about building your signature business in 2 different classes that last 2 hours each. So it's, this is not something that I do not do every day. So when I want to talk to you about integrating your program into your business, it's going to be different for everyone. And that's why that there is not just this one magical equation. So I do want you to think about the classes that we've done so far. And I want you to think about yourself. I want you to really step back and set that intention and hold that space. And it may sound hokey to you, but I really invite you to do that, to hold that space and say, okay, what do I want to have in my business and what am I offering? A lot of times I will start working with a client, a coach, and they will be offering so much on their website. And it's just overwhelming. And we talked about that in our other class about not overwhelming our client. So we really want to make sure that we are not overwhelming our client when we're thinking about offering our programs. So when you're thinking about integrating this, and I'll just speak from my own experience, I offer, as you see, a detox. I always have that detox there, even though I have the work with me, where I offer a single session, and I also offer monthly support that includes 2 sessions. I also have online programs. You're welcome to go see them. They will be changing this season because I, just like every other successful coach that I know, gets more refined in who they want to work with, who they're attracting, and also we as coaches change. So my programs are going to change, and that was also why the birth of this Whole Foods weight loss program came, because I started working with more people that just were busy. They were busy. They wanted to lose weight. I started working with more athletes, people with digestion issues. And, I've always worked with people with digestion, but, people who wanted to detox but then transition, and the 28-day worked for some people but not for some busy people. So I wanted this in between. And I also wanted a program that could blend and kind of fit with all the different pieces. And for me, the 60-day program that I had just wasn't really working. So if you have programs that are not working, this is where I'm talking to you about integration. I want you to look at your website, look at your programs, the existing ones that you have, and really think about ground level. When you are working with somebody, how are they signing up with you? What program are they coming in at? If ground level for you is the 28-day, that is awesome. What is the process then that they are signing up? Are they coming to your site and filling out a health form? Are you sending them a health form through Google Docs? Or are you sending them just the health form that's provided to us from school? If you did not go to IIN, do you have your own health form? If you went to Hippocrates, if some of you have bought this from Hippocrates, we've then created our own health form. And by all means, if you need a health form in the forum, just ask. That's why we are here, is to help you grow and evolve. But you want to really think about your process. A really, really magical and well thought out sales, funnel is when you think about how are they coming to. Well, they are opting in, and we've talked about this countless times. Somewhere your freebies in a place that they can really see. So they're opting in to find out, or you're doing a free event or a class whether it's in your own backyard, meaning at a local, health food store, a juice place, a yoga facility, a fitness, anything. Are you doing a live free event? Are you doing a webinar? Anything you're doing. Do you sell products, oils, shakes, bars? Are you affiliated with anybody? Then you really want to think about what is your first program. So if the 28 day is your integrated first program, or maybe you want to take the weight loss portion and make that your first program, or if you bought the detox in combination, and the detox doesn't have to be 15 days. There are tons of people who just promote it as a 7-day simple detox. You can do that and have that, and then take them into the weight loss portion or omit that. The weight loss portion can really be a standalone, or it can be a blend for the weight loss in the 28 day. I think the most important thing is to come into flexibility. And I will share with you, her name is Hillary Rubin. I had interviewed her as one of the Rockstar bonuses. So if you're here and you bought Rockstar in 28 day, such an amazing investment. I invite you to listen to Hillary Rubin, because she is not just a life coach, but she is just a total spirit. And we talked about flexibility in coaching. And so I invite you really in this 28 day, program to be flexible also in extending it. Be flexible in integrating this in so many different ways. Look at Lisa Consiglio. I've talked about her before. She has done such an amazing job at taking one single detox program. And she's a woman who talks about getting her mojo back. Taking one single detox program, really personalized it, which we talked about getting her mojo back, being like this woman who's birthed babies, really made it her own, and then created meal plans. Then created a whole entire series. She didn't do this overnight. So if the magic isn't happening right away, I want to share with you, and I can't even tell you how many coaches say to me, oh my God, the first program, Rachel, I only had my family. The second program, I had 19. Or, the second time I signed up 10 people. Don't quit before that happens. So the point is, Lisa Consiglio was able to take one program and then turn it into multiple programs. So integrating this into your business, you can take one specific program and capitalize on that. I've talked numerous times, so whether you're coming back and you're buying the updates or you're brand new, I talk often in the forum about taking this one program. And I've turned this into a mom's nutrition weight loss program, which also is why it gave me such the idea of doing this as a weight loss, because they had huge, huge weight loss results. Now, given they were also working out, so there's a huge weight loss component with fitness, and there's one of the ebooks, and we should all work out anyway, no matter what, for our mental health, but also physical. Secondly, is that, I also did this at a gym, and I took parts of the 28 day handouts from the 28 day and recreated this. I also took recipe books from the 28 day, did this at a gym. So integrating this into your business doesn't have to just be your work with me. As we talked about in your other class, it could be a workshop. It could be, doing partnering. It could be, number of different things. It doesn't just have to be in this fine little box, but it can be an online program, or it can be in your work with me, so that you're very clear on what is the cost, what is the price. If it's an online program, as you will see in your manual, how much are you charging? And if you are incorporating like oils, or if you're incorporating, other supplement, if you're incorporating sprays that you get from another place, or, I go to school with Dr. Morse, so I have some of his supplements. Trying to think what else I have. If you do asana, if you do Beachbody, if you are on my doTERRA team, as I said, um, if you do isogenics, if you do, I mean, anything, if you do massage, if you have a specialty, there is a way that you want to integrate this into your business. So you may have a really successful other business right now. There is no need that there needs to be a separation. And I think for a lot of people, um, they have an issue because they feel like there's such a separation and then they're not making money. The idea is to integrate it. So if you are looking at this program and you're trying to integrate something else, such as a program, such as a product or a service, by all means, integrate that. I think, about some of the people that I follow, Josh Axe or Body Ecology, Donna Gates, or even, Alejandro Younger. I mean, they'll put little packages together. So, I think that if you wanted to put together a Get Fit or a Get Healthy or, whatever that little package, or there are some of you that went through the Sarah Gottfried, certification. And so you use Thorne products. There are some of you who, went through culinary certification with Megan Tepfer, and you may use other products. Make sure that you see how everything can be cohesive. There are some of you that do, other therapies such as Reiki or transformational healing. I think that it's important to see how you can integrate this into your practice. For a lot of you, this may just be simply about selling meal plans and recipes and using the ebooks in your business because you work with people more emotionally. I think the biggest thing that I want to say to you is this is going to be different for each one of you. There is no magic cure out there. If there was a magic cure or a pill or anything, every one of our clients would take it and they wouldn't need us. It's the same thing with business building. You have to dig in deep. You have to look at everything that's been provided for you in all of your different downloads. Do not be scared or hesitate to ask questions in the forum, to think about what is most important to you, what you most desire, and what really fires you up when you think about your business, and how to reach those people. What is your clear message? We've talked about this the whole entire time. Integrating into your business is really, really getting clear on what you want to say. So if you come down, to what I say on my page, it's really about straightforward messaging, so that when somebody comes to my page, they know exactly what am I going to offer. And like I said, this isn't even going to be here anymore because it doesn't work. It doesn't work I've put it there long enough, and the 28-day program is going to be completely revamped because I've learned over time what does and what does not work for me. And that is my invitation to you. Being a health coach or a wellness professional is a journey within your business and yourself to find out what truly works. So I invite you to journey within each one of your downloads and see, how can I get into, an online business if that really works for me? How can I get into kind of my backyard and find my community? Do I need to, reach out 5 people, like I said? What are those 5 people that I can reach out, whether it's referrals or anybody, and partner with and see, can they support me? But keep it simple and see how you can integrate this one program into your business in a very easy way. The one thing that I want to say, let me just pull up. Let me just see if I can pull up something that would be. Let me see if I can pull up a new 28-day. Okay, so here is just the brand new 28-day low glycemic. Okay, just gonna give you an example. You can do tons with it, you can do nothing with it. If you decide to do nothing, you are literally going to do save as, desktop, PDF, and hit save. And you just did nothing and saved and moved on. So I invite you to do that and then put it in Dropbox, or we can help you with a sales page. But literally just go through each document, take action to PDF it, and then move on to the next. Simple steps towards action, just like you would want your client. And just like we're asking your client to take 5 minutes, set out a schedule for building your business. When are you going to build your business? And, set that plan for yourself. What days am I building my business? How am I reaching out? We don't build our business by just sitting there. We actually have to set time to reach out to people so they know us, so they know who we are. So set that time. You're worth it, and the world needs you. So I really am honored. Thank you so much for investing in yourself. Thank you so much for investing in this program. Unfortunately, and I will end with this, I wish that everyone in this world knew the word clean eating, detoxification, that it really means just disease prevention. It's been around for centuries. Really wish that the world knew how toxic of a world we live in. That right now, even just breathing and the computers and the phones and the stress and this and then that, kept us as healthy as we were, 150 years ago. It's not the case. So we have to educate people with those words. They know words like weight loss. They know words like insulin resistance. They know words like disease, diabetes, Hashimoto's, thyroids, Graves. They know words like, my doctor told me I have high liver enzymes. They know words like cancer. They know these words. As health coaches, it's our power and our duty to teach them other words, like clean eating, like all of these things, holistic living, whole foods. Because people are still stuck in the Stone Age thinking that the bread that swears it's whole food, just because, it's been sitting there in some market, made from whatever company is healthy. We have to educate people to read labels, crowd out the bad stuff. That's our job. So the more simple that we keep it, despite all the information that you have, is really the simplicity of this program. And so if you keep it simple and you think about just how simple we can make it, and that you just have a template to be able to get more credibility because of this beautiful program and be able to give something to your client that's beautiful, it really can be that simple. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. I really hope that these 4 classes have been helpful, so that you think of 5 people that you can reach out to, so that you think of the 4 different ways that you can launch this, so that you think about not overwhelming your client, so that you think of being an effective coach, because you are. And if you're not coaching, I hope that these 4 classes really jump you into action mode, because I want to hold you accountable. Thank you so much.